which you should have at your side at all times, and scrape all the ingredients right down to the bottom of the bag so the top of your bag is nice and clean. All right, twist the top and squeeze it down. All right. When you're doing just your first part with your little tip, the more you have in the bag, the harder it's going to be to squeeze. All right. So use a little less. Just make a small amount at first. All right. I'll save this for later. You just put a small amount, enough so you can fit your whole hand around the amount you have in your bag. Twist the top so it only comes out of the bottom. And what we're going to do first is we're going to make some necks for our little swans. So on one sheet we're going to make the bodies for our swans, which we're going to cut into a body and wings. And then the other hand, we're going to go ahead and make some necks that are going to go onto that.
Oh, come on,
So,
damn. I take a root beer with that. I got the 50 cent right there for it.
50 cent ain't got nothing on me. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take our a little bit of dough and go ahead and just put it down in the corners, just so we can stick our paper onto our hand so it doesn't slide around. I inked on this side, so I'm going to put the ink side down so I can still see my lines, but I won't get any ink on my product. And what I'm going to do here is just try to form pretty much either a number 2 or a question mark. I'm going to start at the bottom and end at the head, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to lead, see my tips up, make a question mark, a big head, and then a little beaks, and that's going to be my head and my beak of my swan. All right, so I'm going to make a question mark. I'm going to start here, go up and around, a big dip ball here, and pull it down like that to make a little beak. Right? So I'm actually pulling it down against the pan to spread it and make that little beak part. Okay, or you can do it this way as a number 2. You want to do it that way. I go easy with the question mark. If you get messed up stuff on here that doesn't work out, use the flat side of your scraper. Never happened. Okay?
Where'd it go?
So you're going to make about 15 or 16 of these swan necks. You're going to need to make about 12 swans. But some of these are shorter breaks. You want to make sure you have more necks than you do bodies. Okay? And you're just going to make a couple of lines of these to make sure you have at least 16 of them. All right? Start right here with a little dot, go up and around in a question mark, big dots, and then pull down on the paper. When you're doing this, it's easier if you move quickly because it's easier to get a smooth line, down, and pull down. Keep your tip up. Don't go like this along the paper. You need to keep your tip up and let it drop out like ice cream. Some soft serve machines, you can lead it around. Start here and just lead it around. All right? So you'll need to make a couple of rows of those, so you have about 16 of them. We're going to be those, you'll see when we put them together, that will be the neck for your little swans, okay? So you'll need a couple of lines of those. If you fit 8 on each line, 2 of them will give you about 16.